till you're mad.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video we're going to take a look at another 10 awesome tips, tricks, secrets and glitches currently working in GTA 5 online, and this is actually the third episode of this series. So if you guys have missed the previous 2 episodes, I will leave a link to those down below in the description. And obviously all of these tips and tricks will be after the latest update, the Doomsday Heist DLC, including all the recent smaller updates that Rockstar Games have implemented in the last couple of weeks. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video and you do learn something new, all I ask is to drop a like down below, and I will be sure to post more videos like this in the future. And also feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I'm sure the majority of you guys are aware by now, if you actually own one of these Avenger aircrafts, you do have the option to engage Autopilot whilst in mid-air, which, to be fair to Rockstar Games, is an awesome brand new feature. And if any of you guys actually aren't aware what Autopilot is, it'll basically just make your aircraft hover mid-air so you guys can get up and make your way into the back of the Avenger. However, a feature a lot of you guys may not be aware of, you can actually leave your Avenger while it's on Autopilot. So you have the choice, you can either parachute out to the destination you wish, or like you can see on screen, you can actually fly your Deluxo out the back. Now of course, with the Deluxo being a flying car, this isn't too impressive, but this will also work with any other car that you guys have stored in the back of the Avenger. So you can use any supercars, motorbikes, and literally go for a massive freefall jump. And in case you guys haven't figured this out already, you can actually go ahead and land on top of your Avenger while it is on Autopilot. So if you guys do own a Buzzard, any of the smaller aircrafts, or even the Deluxo, you can go ahead and land it straight on top of your Avenger, which I'm not gonna lie can be an awesome feature to use in free roam, especially if you have to protect a certain area. If you're doing some club work or you're doing executive search, you can go ahead, land on top of your Avenger and pull out your sniper rifles, any homing launchers you may have, and of course the enemy won't be able to auto lock onto you because you're not actually inside of your Avenger, you're standing on top of it. So as you guys can see on screen, whilst the Avenger is just hovering there above the ground, all you want to do is simply just approach it very slowly and simply just land on top of it. Now it may be a bit glitchy when you first do it, so just give it a few seconds for the car to settle on top of the Avenger, and you should be able to get out, walk around as you please. So as you can see, it's easy as that. My character is able to land on top of the Avenger, I'm able to get out, walk around on top, I can even drive around on my Avenger. So if for some reason you want to parachute out of your Avenger, simply just go on Autopilot. You can go ahead and pick up your Buzzard or your Deluxo and just fly straight back to it. However, the one downside to this, if you park your Deluxo in a certain position like you can see on screen, it won't allow you to get back inside of your vehicle, which is pretty annoying. Now another feature about the Avenger that you guys may not know about, and if you look in the background you can see it very clearly, the Avenger only needs one wing to fully operate. So as you guys can see, here's a fail from me trying to record the clip earlier. I tried to land at the front bit, got a bit too much and ended up taking out my wing. Kind of annoyed me, thought I'd have to call off my entire Avenger again. However, to my surprise, my Avenger was still operational and still floating. However, moving on to the next trick, and this will basically allow you guys to explore under the map in the brand new Deluxo. So simply make your way to this location on the map. As soon as you guys arrive at the location, you want to enter into hover mode and simply drive upwards towards this wall that you can see me doing on screen. I'll move slightly towards the right, and as you guys can see, you just want to drive into this big grey area, and then bang, you guys are under the map, as easy as that. And of course you guys can use this glitch for a few different reasons. Maybe you're getting pestered by a bunch of online players and you need to make a quick getaway. They'll have no idea where the hell you went unless they know how to do this glitch. You could also use it to explore some random interiors, because as you guys can see, whilst you're flying under the map, you can look upwards towards buildings and then enter them that way. However, there is tons of different interiors, so I'll probably save that for a separate video. However, it is worth noting, you do want to try and avoid driving over any of the sea or any of the lake, as that will glitch you back on top of land, as the water is also under the map. And speaking about water, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, a brand new clothing outfit that they have added into the game are the new Scuba Suits. However, to many people's surprise, these Scuba Suits are actually fully functioning suits. So when you guys are walking around on land, you will not have access to the actual Scuba Suit. Instead, you will only have access to the wetsuit. But as you guys can see, as soon as you make your way into the water, your character will fully equip the Scuba Suit onto his outfit. And what you guys may also notice is the air bar that's usually in the bottom left will fully disappear, because you guys can now practically stay underwater for an unlimited amount of time. and as you guys can see, it also does come with this flashlight, so you guys can go ahead and explore as far and as deep as you like without the worry of having to go back up for air. And if you guys maybe don't have the money knocking around for this scuba suit right now, I do have an epic new money making method currently working that you guys should definitely go ahead and try out, so I will leave a link to that download in the description. However, moving into the next one, and this is basically just a massive misconception a lot of people have about the brand new Kanjali tank. Now, when I did do a showcase on this tank when it first got released, I did say in that video, and a lot of you guys also believed, by charging up the shots it would inflict more damage, when in actual fact this is not the case. The only advantage you guys will get by charging up the shots is the distance that the shot will go. So in actual fact, the damage it will cause will be exactly the same, but only the range will be affected. So if you guys do want to test this out for yourself, you can go ahead and shoot a Rhino tank without charging the shots up. It will take 4 shots, and if you guys still go ahead and charge all of the shots up, it will still only take 4 shots. So do bear that in mind. If you guys do own this tank and you're coming into close range battles, you're much better off just keep on shooting rapid fire rather than charging shots up unnecessarily. And whilst we're on the topic of weapons, let's break down exactly how many missiles we get with all of the brand new weaponized vehicles from the Doomsday Heist DLC. So starting off with the Stromberg, this will come with a machine gun as standard, and you guys will have the option to add the missiles onto it, and it will come with a standard 30 missiles on the Stromberg, which to be fair is pretty good considering this is a submersible car, so it can go underwater. And comparing it to the previous DLC cars like the Oppressor only has 20, or the Ruiner 2000 only has 8, 30 rockets is pretty impressive. However, moving into the next car, which is the Luxo, and of course this isn't weaponized, you guys will have to upgrade it to make it weaponized, and of course upon doing so you guys will have the option to add missiles, and this car also comes with 30 missiles. However, moving into the Thruster Jetpack, this is just like the Deluxo, it will not come weaponized, but upon doing so you guys can go ahead and add missiles, and once you guys add missiles onto this thing, it will come with 12 stocked missiles. However, moving into the fourth and final weaponized vehicle, that being the Chernobog, as you guys can see from standard, this thing will obviously come with missiles, seeing as that is the whole basis of this vehicle, and it does also shoot up to 5 missiles at a single time. And if you guys do go ahead and try this thing out, then you might notice that you can continually shoot off rockets. That's because it comes with unlimited ammo. I'm not gonna lie, I was like most people when this thing first got released. I looked at the price tag, I looked at what it could do, and I looked at how many bullets it can withhold, and I wasn't that impressed whatsoever. However, come to find out, we do get unlimited rockets with it. It does slightly redeem itself in my opinion, but definitely still isn't worth the money Rockstar Games charge for it. However, have you guys ever wondered what will happen to the submersible Stromberg if you guys actually shoot out the windows? Well, in actual fact, you can never actually smash these windows. They will crack, as you guys can see on screen, but even if they've got bullet holes in the windows, you guys will still be able to use this car as a submersible, which I know a lot of people were worried about before they bought it, because it isn't too hard at all to shoot someone's windows out. But as you guys can see, I basically sprayed down my entire windows and I'm still able to enter into the ocean. However, it is worth noting, if you guys end up losing a full door, then obviously the submersible feature will be removed and you will end up destroying your car, and it will end up costing you guys 20k in insurance. So please, if you guys own this car and you do lose a door, do not try and drive it under the water. The game isn't that fake. Now moving into the next feature slash secret, and as I'm sure all of you guys are aware by now, with the Doomsday Heist, Rockstar Games did introduce a brand new radio station called Blonded. Now this radio station is available for both online and offline players, so if you guys don't play online and you're just a single player character, don't worry, you guys can also listen to this radio station. However, the most intriguing thing about this brand new radio station, if you guys go ahead and forget about the music and listen to the advertisements on the radio station, you will actually notice that they're advertising a ton of the unreleased vehicles from the Doomsday Heist DLC. As I'm sure all of you guys are aware by now, with the Doomsday Heist DLC, there was a total of 13 unreleased vehicles, some of which you can see on screen right now, including the Viserys, the Sylvestra, and a few others. Now, like I said, if you guys actually listen to the new radio station, then you'll hear Rockstar Games promoting these brand new cars before they was released. Now, funny enough, this has got quite a personal touch to me and my channel. For all of you guys that have been subbed to my channel from back on the Lowriders update, which came out a long time ago, I did close lock on to one thing before the update came out, and that was the fact that the radio host Big Boy was speaking about him adding hydraulics onto his car. Now when I did mention this in the video, half of you guys agreed with me and thought it would be an amazing idea, and half of you guys thought I was hitting the crack pipe and Rockstar Games would never release hydraulics and lowriders. Little to behold, a few months down the line they ended up releasing the lowriders DLC. So like I said, there is always a ton of Easter eggs and stuff in plain sight in GTA 5 Online that does link into future DLCs, and I have come across another major Easter egg that does link into a future DLC, which I will try and make a video on later on the week. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. 10 awesome tips, tricks, secrets and features that you guys should definitely know about in GTA 5 Online. As always, if this video has helped you guys out in any way, shape or form, or you learned one thing new, all I ask is you drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos, and I will also leave a link to episode 1 and 2 down below in the description. Do be sure to go and check those out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!